The success the Clay Eagles softball team has had over the years is something nobody will forget, and that is thanks in part to former head coach Brenda Radabaugh. She finished her career 553 victories, 12 league championships, and 6 district titles over the course of 21 years. Mason Lowry had a chance to chat with Coach about the impact that BCSN has had on her and her players over the years at Clay.
Brenda, you're one of the greats in this area. You've done such a marvelous job with your program, and you've done so much good for softball. What is it that keeps you coming back to coaching every year, and what do you really get out of it?
I enjoyed the time working with the high school athletes. I've been blessed with so many hardworking and good softball players over the years, and it's fun. And especially since I've retired from teaching, I've got so much more free time on my hands, and I love working with the kids. It's great going out there every day to see how much they improve as the seasons progress, and then seeing them as some of them go on to play in college. It's always so rewarding when the players come back years later and talk to me, and they come back, and I've had players come back and help coach with the program, and just when they come back and say, they missed their time in high school or they had fun in high school, all those kind of things, it's just so nice to hear.
Any particular memories stand out of Clay softball games being on BCSN? I know you mentioned to me just a moment ago there's one in particular, the first one, that really stands out.
Yes, we had been on BCSN before, but BCSN's 100th broadcast was Clay softball at Notre Dame softball game, and happy to say we got the win that day.
Nice. I know you were telling me there was a cameraman on the dugout you were especially concerned about. Why?
Yes, at our home games, our old field, well, the field has been remodeled now. It's in the same location, but it's been remodeled. And our old dugouts, we had solid brick walls, but the roof was really not quite that sturdy. And for the BCSN games, the cameraman would always be on the roof of our dugout, and we would hear them moving around and stuff. And throughout the game, I would think, he's going to fall through at any moment now. But luckily, that never happened. Thank the Lord that no one fell through, no one got hurt. But I do remember those times where you could just hear them. They sounded like they were in the dugout with us.
It's like having squirrels on your roof.
Yes.
What good do you think BCSN has done, not just for softball in this area, but for women's and girls' sports as a whole?
BCSN has been wonderful in promoting not just male athletes, but female athletes of all different sports. And before you guys were around, we would get a little clip on the news if you won the city championship in volleyball or something like that, or maybe a clip. I don't even remember them ever talking anything about softball on the news back then. But once BCSN came into existence, we're on TV all the time. For me as a coach, I love watching the games. I can scout without having to leave my living room. I can watch some of the other softball games going on.
Sure.
And I love watching our athletes on TV. I watch our Clay girls basketball, Clay volleyball, Clay lacrosse, all the other sports that are going on. I'll catch those whenever I can. And like I said, scouting is awesome. That saves me a lot of time and money running around. But just you guys give the athletes the recognition that they deserve, and they enjoy seeing themselves on TV. They really do. I greatly appreciate what you guys have done.